heels, and she was very poised. And as soon as I saw her, I said to myself, inside, you look at who you can be. And my inner critic, how many of you know what that just jumped up and said, "No way, Jose. Who do you think you are? Look at her, look at you. You lack confidence, now you come to this workshop." So I sat down, finished the workshop, and I felt that I connected with her. And I didn't feel that I could do it, what she was asking us to do. So I walked up to her and I began my story. How many of you know we rehearsed our story? And we, so sitting in front of the doctors, the headache started this, So I went to her, I saw her as the expert and the key and the answer. And so I said to her, "Please, Lindsay, help me. My managers hate me, they won't promote me. This happens to me every day, this, blah, blah, blah." And she looked at me, listened to me intently, and then when I finished, she said, "So, I understand, patience, I really do. Well, what are you going to do about it?" Huh? I thought, this is an expert? Is this what experts do to people? So I was actually gobsmacked to the point where I actually just turned and to walk away. I was really disappointed in her. And then she shouted out at me and said, "Patience, by the way, stop sabotaging yourself." And it was like, boom, an arrow hit me. That word, you see, she's an NLP coach. Words have impact. And as she listened to my story, she knew the word that would be the key. And it was that word, self-sabotage. And the moment she said it, I didn't even look back. I actually found it out, went and bought a book, and that began a journey. But it took a few years. By the time I turned 40, I had learned a lot, gained a lot of self-awareness. Now it was time for action. Because the truth is, transformation will not happen without action. So, and I had realized that. So I decided I was going to throw a big party. And this party was going to be all me. So it was an orange room. I made myself sing during the party. I gave a speech, all the things that I usually don't do. And I planned a trip to Las Vegas. It was time to go to Sin City and be a naughty girl and sin a bit. Daddy will make here. It was time. So that was how I came here. And guess what? On the road driving from here to San Francisco through Route 66, I had bought a book called "See You at the Top" by Zig Ziglar. That was a dangerous book. Because that was the beginning of a rebirth for me. And the definition of a rebirth is the intentional reaction to an urge and a spiritual awakening to express your full potential. And that was it. I had to wake up from that book. That book ignited a fire in me, and I came back and I wasn't the same. I began to act different. I began to live different, and that journey that I took today has led me here. What are some of the reasons why some of us don't do this? It's because we listen to the inner critic and we let him get the best of us. We do not recognize that who you are today cannot get to who you need to be. You need to transform. It's going to be the message of this. Although I said I didn't know why I was here, but I recognize that we will all have one message. You need to evolve. You need to evolve. And so the third thing is the fact that you need to pay a price. That's so uncomfortable because the truth is the price is always bigger than you think it will be, and sometimes it takes longer than you think it will take. And many times you have to find the courage for that rebirth to become that person that people will no longer recognize. And people will actually walk away. You have to walk away as well from many things that you were used to. to truly express and become the person you need to be. So I believe that that's why I'm here, to a certain degree, and I'm scared that I need to go on that journey again of transformation. I'm also excited, to be honest. So if there's any message I want to live with you today, is this one fact: transformation is our birthright. It's our birthright. You either claim it or you don't. What's important is, at the other side, there, for you to become a butterfly, you have to move through the process. And we all have the right to do that. We are the lucky few sitting here that understand that and are making it happen for us. You know, and I call myself an aligned business strategist because I believe that the greatest gift that we can have is when our values, our purpose, our passions, and our potential is linked to the venture and the calling that we're meant to express in our lifetime. So that alignment gives us stability, makes us flourish, gives us fulfillment, and makes us happy. So the key there is tap into the need in this weekend, or in this period that we're in, or in this season, to move along on that process of transformation, to become the true person that you ought to be. The world is waiting for that unveiling to happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Shades. Thank you.